Alright, so this thing is super bright, see? It looks so bright. Alright, let's see if it looks better with the light off. Let's see. I mean, it kind of looks better. You can't really enjoy the pure beauty of this thing until you get up close and kind of look into it. So I guess we'll shoot this part of the video with the light off. Alright, so obviously here we have the XFX double dissipation 290X. And the cool part about it is it glows. Obviously this XFX glowing is going to shine right through our side paneling. Now, we got a 380T Corsair graphite jet turbine engine, really, let's be honest, this is what it looks like. Micro ITX case. Very cool. You can turn there's a is it a 3-fan controller? 1, 2. I think it's a 3-fan controller up here. So I got this fan, and I think the 2 fans connected to the cooler hooked up to it. Down, medium, high. Anyway, high looks cool. There's the mouse. Alright, so in here we got the deepcool Captain 240. And I mean, you can, I guess I'll do it like this. And I put this set of red LED lights right above it so that it just shines on those 2 fans, and you can see them blowing out the side of the case right here. And then you got this bad boy in here, and you can see it breathing right there. I mean, this just looks like glowing hellfire, but the red and the black. I mean, board looks black because it's so red. But that's a Captain 240 millimeter radiator. Getting it, girl. Alright, so one of the things about getting this radiator on, if you ever want to do this at home, kids, is that, I mean, I was planning on doing this. What I was planning on doing was, first of all, you want to take that motherboard and kind of bring it out right here, and then you want to put your bottom plate on. But really, you want to put your fans in first. You want to put those fans on the radiator. You put the radiator on, you bring the cooler on. I went ahead, like, it comes with like a little plastic shield like this, right? So you don't get all your thermal paste everywhere. I went ahead and strapped tape to it so it went around the whole thing, and then when you're ready to finally use it, you just unstrap your tape and you're good to go. But anyway, so you bring that motherboard out, and then the whole thing is that not only do you have to fight with that 24-pin connector getting that fan in, but like there's a little like reservoir, like I guess you can see it over here. Where's my flashlight at? Here's a flashlight. Like you see right there, there's a little thing, and the rubber will get stuck in there when you're trying to push it down. My plan was to not put the fans in until the motherboard. Put the fans on, then slide the motherboard in, and then screw it in. But I had screwed the motherboard in, so I made it harder on myself. But that was my plan. I didn't stick to it. But the rubber will get stuck in there, so be mindful of that. This thing looks pretty sick. I've showed this before, but this finally a customer that actually wanted a Boss machine. I made it. So I kind of wanted to show it off. But you look at it from that angle, it just looks sick. It looks sick, Doug. Sickety mickety pickety boops. What? Where's the Is it right here? Alright, so this is what the side panel normally looks like. There's some plastic right here. I haven't taken off yet. I'll let the owner do that. But that's what that normally looks like. And guess I gotta do some rearranging with this shizzle. I'll worry about that later. But this, it's kind of hard to do with one hand. This I cut out with a side grinder so you can actually see through it. This looks like stupid doo-doo turds without it. And I can't really see because I'm being blinded by all these red LEDs. You can see through it. Looks sick though. Damn, that looks sick. Don't try to take this off without turning the computer off. But there is a graphite 380T with a Captain 240 cooler inside. Alright.